Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today we are diving into episode 4 of Alien Earth. Last episode, they brought the Xeno, they brought all the specimens back to Neverland Island, the research facility there. I think we left off with them dissecting one of the face huggers and then taking one of the embryos out of it, one of the eggs, and then putting it into her brother's lung that they had to extract during his surgery. I don't know that they had to extract, but I'm going to assume so. He took a massive blow to the chest, so whether or not the lung was actually damaged, they could probably pass it off as it was. I don't know. It looked like a pretty intact lung, though, so I don't know if that was... They used the cover of his injury to extract that for their experiments. Either way, they've put that in a container in and of itself and then put this embryo in with it to see what it does. And it buried itself within. Wendy, after repairs, woke up and was yet again being summoned, or hearing rather, the cries, the screams, the wails of the facehugger itself as it was being dissected. And even the eggs themselves, the other ones that had not yet hatched, were responding in kind as well. Once she got closer to the room to find the source of the noise, it became overwhelming and she passed out. The rest of the episode, we see a lot of the different kids kind of wrestling with the existential crisis of what they are now in very different ways. Morrow is trying to befriend the one that he conversed with on the ship before they had left, before they had been separated. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested to see where all that goes. I'm really, really interested in him using these kids as a mirror for himself and maybe even a way to, like, I don't know, reflect upon, I don't know, just the way I feel like he probably views himself because of how the world views him. Anyway, I'm really interested in all that. Well, that all said, guys, let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate Joel's reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. That all said out of the way, let's get ready to hop into episode 4, Observation. Here we go. What in the world? Is that a doll's head? It is. Well, they have her.
I took her hearing offline.
Yeah, they turned off her hearing.
You think it's got something to do with these creatures?
Not all of them, just one species.
Just the Xenos. He put that together real fast, but he's the one that's very interested in the animal kingdom and all that, so.
We think she can hear.
The xenomorph, yeah, just assume I'm ahead of you always, which don't you have little, little experiments to run? These creatures aren't gonna discover themselves.
Of course.
Wow, okay. Rude.
She's scared. She needs me.
Careful. You're not a mother. It's an IT issue, not a gap session, and I'm still waiting on your field assessments of the hybrid performance.
That's another way to frame how they view them all right there. It's an IT issue.
Let's bring her hearing online.
Nothing else.
Figure out if it's a hardware or software issue.
I mean, that's valid, I guess. If she's hearing things that would be tied to the hardware. Okay, he's up and around now, at least. That's good. That's quick.
How's a new lung?
Oh.
It's great.
Oh, is
Thanks.
he
You'll
now
never guess
technically a
what we did with the old
cyborg? Oh my goodness. What? He's just like, hey, by the way, we were doing some stuff with your other lung. It's kind of wild. What? That's great. This guy gives no fucks.
Tell me you didn't bring those things back here.
Oh, we 1000% did.
Can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sound?
No.
No? Okay. How's this?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
That ability would be very useful. I really hope that they haven't, I mean, given it became debilitating for her, so you could, like, looking at it like an equalizer, you could be able to dim it at least so it's not overwhelming, but like
bugs rubbing their legs together.
Yeah, kinda.
So I followed it. It was screaming.
The eggs?
No, it's a baby.
Oh. So it wasn't the hugger she was hearing, it was the little tadpole itself.
Why you're hearing it, and we're gonna make it stop.
No?
No.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page for that. Making it stop is...
You can hear an alien language.
Yeah.
You want to turn that off?
If it's hurting you, we should make it stop.
No, I think they picked me. They're talking to me.
I mean, okay, I mean, that's one way to look at it, because I was going to say, is like, I know she's the first, right? She was the first iteration. This may go back to what, God, I really need to get their names. The one that approached him to be like, hey, I could be your new favorite. I have ideas, all that. That one. The one that was in the room he told to turn knobs and just kind of let the grown-ups talk. When she was talking about the first iteration is not always the best version, like especially when you're talking with technology. There could be bugs, there could be hardware things, it could be all these things. That could be what makes her stand out. This is something I was thinking about after the fact. That could be what actually makes her stand out. Because my question, obviously, that I posed last time was, why is she the only synth that is hearing this when they're all synths, right? So with her, it may have been something tied into the same thing where they, you know, they were like, oh, how is she hacking our feed? How is she doing these things we weren't really prepared for? It's probably stuff they've weeded out for the subsequent follow-ups. I'm going to guess, at least right now, she thinks is choice, and it may be, though I don't know why she would have been selected, because it would have happened before she interacted with them at all. This is something that could be useful for whatever study they're going to be doing, especially if it's communicating with the creatures, but also as a way to be like, oh, hey, guys, they're near us. Because if you hear them, that's not a good sign either. So getting rid of it completely would be awful. But it ties into what they said in episode 1, is that she can hear frequencies the rest of them can't. That's what I think is actually what ties her into that. Like, certain animals communicate across frequencies we can't hear, namely bats, and, you know, even like with dogs could hear like those high pitched frequencies, like with the dog whistles and stuff like that. Certain people can't even hear those. It could be something tied into that. And if you EQ that out, you could find that frequency and just you could drop it completely so she doesn't hear it at all, or you could lower it so it's not overpowering her. And I like that they both immediately, when they were, her brother and the doctor, were like, we should get rid of it. Which, in a way, like, yes, it's hurting her. Maybe dull it. Don't remove it completely, because it is, in a way, in this situation, a gift.
I want to hear them.
Deal. Start the test.
Yep. Sorry. I wanted to get that thought out before I lost it. Okay, so that's exactly what they did. He did EQ it out.
I hear it.
Okay, it's on low. What if I raise it?
Same.
Must be spread across multiple frequencies.
Oh, so we're gonna have to isolate it.
Stop. Down.
Down.
There.
There we go. We're balancing it out so it doesn't hurt her.
Curly, did you hear anything?
Like what?
A sound you can identify?
Maybe.
Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me the truth.
Oof, the competition grows. She's probably not gonna like that.
Can you make the sound?
How?
How did you hack the data to watch your brother?
Oh, shit! Yes!
Don't think of your voice as a voice. Think of it as a speaker. Just plays music. The sound is in your mainframe, so you just...
Oh, he wants to hear it. Can she do that? I mean, obviously she should be able to. She treats her body like the machine that it is. Oh, that is eerie. That is... She can talk to... Well, she can't talk to them. She can talk... She can echo it back. God, that is haunting. Oh, it gives me the shivers.
Sure, you speak French, but can you do that?
Ah! Uh-oh.
She needs to rest.
She has a lithium-ion battery that could power a small city. She doesn't need to rest.
She's not a machine. She's a child and she's frightened.
I can speak for myself.
No.
She needs a break, sir. It's been a rough night.
Just take all the time you need.
Wanna go show me a room?
Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking insane.
What do you think?
I think when a hostile alien species decides to speak, one needs to ask why.
Unless it's not her they're talking to, it's each other and she can hear them.
And now they
Yeah.
know that too.
Do they know that? Would they have picked up on that?
Tell the brother he can stay, but he's working for us.
The conflict.
No, just a reminder. It's my world. He just lives in it.
I can't wait to see how this goes. Shit's getting good.
Are you mad at me?
Why'd I be mad at you?
Because I wanted to hear the aliens? Because you had to go to a cemetery for me.
Not mad at you. I'm mad at them.
Why?
Because they wouldn't let me see you when you're in the hospital, or Dad.
So you wanted to come.
Of course, I wanted to come.
You couldn't find a way.
If there was a way, I would have found it.
She's probably been wondering that for a long time.
I'm here now.
Now they can watch Ice Age together.
When is a machine not a machine? When is a machine not a machine?
Oh, I wonder if he's going to be able to pick up on that.
We're not friends. No, I suppose not.
Oh, he's going off in secret to talk to Morrow.
Well, I didn't know if you were a villain or a hero.
Wow, he's good.
And since we're both heroes, I need your help. Get something and bring it to me, okay? An egg.
You don't have eggs where you are?
Not,
If that egg belongs to me and somebody takes it, how can it be wrong to take it back?
They fixed me here, you know? This is my home.
Now you're talking about loyalty.
That's a very different principle. People do all kinds of terrible things in the name of loyalty.
Yeah, he would know firsthand.
You want to make things right, don't you?
Can I talk to someone about it, like Smee or someone that he always knows the answers to things?
No.
So I think he's slightly...
We need to trust each other if we're going to make this work. So I'm going to tell you my name is Kumi Morrow.
Kumi Morrow.
Remind me of your name again?
Slightly.
No, silly. Your real name.
Oh. Not supposed to say.
Well, how can I trust you if you won't tell me your name?
Breaking the illusion.
It's Arus.
Arus what?
Arus.
Singh.
Arus Singh.
It's Indian.
He can now look you up. He can now look up this kid, get information on his family, his life before, and get more leverage. I don't know if he will, but I wouldn't be shocked if he does now. Oh, did he pick up on the fact he may have been bugged? He was reviewing the footage, trying to figure out what had been
There are
said.
3 monkeys on your wall.
What?
Mizaru sees no evil. Kikazaru hears no evil. Iwazaru speaks no evil. They're figures in Buddhist teaching about avoiding evil thoughts and deeds. Over the years, they've come to represent something else. Do you know what that is?
No.
If I did something evil, would you report me?
I...
If I caused others to be hurt, would you do something to stop me, or would you look the other way?
Careful.
Oh,
Everything okay?
he's listening still.
Is this a test?
That's what being an adult is, a constant test.
That's very true. Every damn day is a test. Pretty much.
I would stand up for my friends.
Good.
I'm so curious about Kirsch too, man. I feel like he might diverge from what their intentions in some way, shape, or form. Something makes me feel like he may in some way end up at odds against his maker. Oh no. Well, I mean, we knew this was coming. There's no way it was not. Oh, which thing is this? Is this the eye? It's the eyeball. Oh, you poor sheep. And it goes for the eye first. Oh! Oh my god, it's so visceral. Oh! And then it takes over, and then it takes over. So yeah, that cat was, oh, long dead. Oh, that is wild. Holy shit. Well, maybe not even dead, maybe even just taken over. I mean, all it did was rip out the eye and then probably implant itself in the brain. Oh, that is, what a fucking image.
Wavy lines are totally different now.
Those are gamma waves. Problem-solving concentration. See how they've increased?
Yeah,
this creature is highly intelligent.
And it's taken over.
Look how it's watching us.
It's studying. Who's observing who?
If one of those ever escapes.
Glass half full, kid.
Me.
Oh, this thing talks. Okay. Well, we would definitely be in some trouble. I mean, they did say it's highly intelligent. Just how intelligent exactly?
He breaks rules. He takes risks. Maybe that's why he's so far ahead.
Yeah, but that's not science. I mean, I don't care how rich you get. Something is or it isn't.
Quantum mechanics.
It's making points.
Okay, that's...
Light is a particle and a wave.
Yeah, theoretically, yeah. But we took the minds of children and put them in synthetic bodies. That's not theoretical. I mean, if we did this wrong, best case, we got a bunch of AIs running around thinking that they're human. Worst case, we killed 6 kids.
Oh, he's asking the question.
It's not something we're flipping about. Ever.
He's asking the questions I've been asking. Oh.
I'm worried. I need you to hear that. Not as a scientist, but as your husband.
Oh. I didn't know they were together.
We need to think about what's gonna happen if this whole thing goes to hell.
I mean, he's not wrong. Not on that front. You should have a backup plan or contingency.
Hey, sweetheart.
She seems better.
I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm gonna have a baby.
No, that's impossible. You're a machine.
I'm not a machine. Why would you say that?
No, of course not, baby.
Oh.
He didn't mean that. You're just too young to have a child.
She's playing pretend.
That's true. I woke up this morning and I just knew. It's not all those horrible things he was saying about me.
She's in
It's inside of me.
denial.
Controlling me. Metal and silicone. It's a baby.
Wow.
Oh no.
Why don't we go to my office and we can talk? How have you been feeling?
Pretty tired. This being pregnant thing is hard work.
Yeah, she's... disassociating from what's happened?
We haven't talked in a while.
She's taking this the hardest.
I'm gonna have a baby.
Do you know how babies are made?
God brings them.
Yes, on some level. But there's also a physical process between a man and a woman.
I know about all that. I grew up on a farm.
Then you know, a man and a woman, their bodies fit together, and the man's sperm fertilizes the woman's egg, and the embryo grows into a baby.
Except for Jesus. His mommy didn't do that, and he was born.
We never really talked about your new bodies, how they work, and how they're different.
It's big.
But it's not just the size, I'm talking about on the inside. Let me show you the diagram.
Oh god.
I don't want to look at that.
Yeah, no, that's the last thing she wants to see right now.
I said no. Okay. It's a girl, I think.
Nibs.
Nibs, right. She's Nibs.
What happened at the towers?
I don't want to talk about that.
Curly said you were really brave.
Said I don't want to talk about it.
Those creatures can't hurt you. You know that, right? They're all locked up.
I said stop talking!
Oh!
All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Do you want to have some tea? the chamomile and mint.
I like apple cinnamon.
Oh, she just triggered an
I like the cinnamon.
alarm.
Oh, sweetheart, I didn't realize I was meant to be meeting Mr. Cavalier. And listen, we'll talk again soon, okay? I've missed our talks.
Okay.
Oh God, this is a problem.
Secure the door. Tell your supervisor we have a level 3 event. He'll know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
What does that entail? I mean, this is just a complication. Obviously, nobody really thought about. They're like, can we do the thing? What happens once we've done the thing? Like she said before, they didn't even consider the fact that they wouldn't be able to simulate getting the minds to go through the certain processes, and now they have to come up with a solution so that they can grow up mentally. So right now, until they do that, they are frozen in this infantile stage. And more than anybody, because like I said before, they're all taking this very differently. She's having a hard time wrestling with the fact that she's no longer who she thinks she is. She's not allowed to use her real name. She doesn't see herself when she looks in the mirror. She's like poking and prodding her body. And now it could have been harmless play, right? Kids do that. You know, we want to play pretend. We want to live out a dream, want to live out a fantasy, no matter what it is. Haha, today I'm pirate. I'm Captain Omni. You know, like that whole thing. And that could have been exactly what she was doing. And that's why I think she was like, okay, this is going to be an educational moment. This is going to be this. You know, we're going to explore that. Sure, but let's talk about the seriousness of that. And they haven't really talked about or prepped these kids at all for anything, really, at this point. And now she's like, no, this is my body. It's human. And to prove that to you, I'm going to have a baby. And like she says, she grew up on a farm, so she knows these things. But then she's rationalizing it against the reality of the situation with, the tales of Jesus. Like she used like, it can be possible because that didn't happen with him, because she needs it to be possible for her so that she can feel like a real girl. But that's not how your body's designed. You can't. And then once she started to break down the reality and force reality in, she got that reaction because she doesn't want that. She's rejecting. It's not playing pretend. She's rejecting the reality before her. Oh my God. And again, like I said, with everybody else, it's very different, you know? Some are not even thinking about it at all, like slightly, you know? And then you have Wendy, who's like, oh, I can do all these things and this and this and that, and made it about her brother. Then you have, again, I'm still trying to get the names together, but the one, again, that is in competition with Wendy for favoritism with Cavalier, Boy Cavalier or whatever, she's embraced it as well. Like, these are all the benefits along with all the things that I brought with me myself. Let's combine all of this and move forward. She's accepted the new her, but she's not. She's so struggling with all of this. And then, like a child would, when you start to break down their fantasy, their illusion, or take away or deny what they want or anything like that, she had an emotional reaction. And again, she's got this superhuman android body. She could have snapped her like a twig if she did. Where do we go, man? Good God. I feel so bad for these kids right now. But then again, her husband, he's like, hey, this is the reality of this. We still don't even know the philosophical or existential or reality of the situation of what we did. Best case scenario, we did exactly what we thought and we transferred the consciousness. Worst case scenario, we killed a bunch of kids and we have AI robots running around thinking they're kids, which is two very different things. I like that they brought that up, and he's having a hard time dealing with this. The more this process gets impeded by Cavalier's split interests and the way he's been handling this project as well.
You wanted to see me?
I thought we might discuss your future with this company.
My unit.
Oh.
Sir.
Okay.
Specifically Rashidi, Siberian, are they okay?
That information is confidential.
They are not well. I think you are the only survivor.
Marcy. My sister's name is Marcy.
So you believe she's your sister?
She has her memories, her sense of humor. Doesn't that make her Marcy?
Does it?
Actually, that's something we'd like to know too.
Yeah, we're asking these questions. Oh, that's why they're keeping him.
Confirmation from someone who knew her well that the transition was a success.
She thinks she's my sister.
What do you think?
Honestly, what anybody really thinks is irrelevant, something you can't really prove.
I should tell you that if you're no longer employed by us, then all contact with the unit you call your sister will be terminated.
No.
Also, as your body keeps reminding you, you have a new lung. Whilst it comes courtesy of the Prodigy Corporation, it isn't free.
Oh, we'll keep the lung too.
Assessing Wendy, redeploy and paid off with a lifetime contract, or simply go home and we'll bill you.
Play ball or we will ruin you, essentially.
Did you really download my sister's consciousness into that body? Is it her?
Those are two different questions. One is practical and the other, that's the real existential crux.
Yep.
And I should add the difference between $1 trillion business and a blanket with sleeves.
A what?
What?
An invention that no one wanted.
Oh. Oh my God. What were those called? I saw them on TV all the damn time. Whatever. Snuggies? Something like that?
I'm your man.
Yeah, he came to heel real quick.
And when can I take her home?
Never.
She's a prototype for a transhuman product which, once refined, will create human immortality. There's no universe in which you get to take her home. Are we clear?
At least he's not.
She's still a human being.
No, not anymore.
Back to the question of what makes a human a human. But yeah, I like that he didn't sugarcoat anything and that was upfront. There was no mind games, no... He made it extremely... Oh yeah, they made it out. I completely forgot about them.
So what you...
I can't remember what I was saying.
Yeah, whole squad. Well, what's left of...
So they are all working here now, obviously, because they can't let them go back seeing what they've seen, knowing what they know. Yeah, I like that the guy didn't play games about everything that's going on.
Have a seat. Pirates or Indians? When you fought
Back to
Alien,
Neverland.
was it more like fighting pirates or Indians? Wait, the crocodile. You fought the crocodile, and now you can hear the clock. No?
Ooh. Also, something I didn't piece together or think about, and we talked about this in our live stream. Morrow is our Captain Hook. He's got a sword hand instead of a hook hand, though.
How would you feel if they cut you open?
Or drank my blood, or popped out my eyeball and burrowed into my brain? I mean, they would if they could, you know, so why not just cut them open? Should we let him stay, you think? The brother? Give him access to all this?
An interesting point.
You?
Please. He's nice.
Just nice if you like brothers. Which I don't. Or fathers, or mothers, you know? Always telling us what to do.
He is
Why do you think she
Peter
wanted
fucking
them?
Pan, dude.
Itani, the aliens.
I think we should send them back.
Because they hurt you?
Because it's wrong keeping them.
No, I tell you who we should send back. Your brother.
Please don't.
Well, none of the others get to have brothers. I mean, what makes you so special?
Please.
Oh, come on. What kind of intellectual argument is please? No, I'm sorry. We should send him back on the next
He's
plane
trying to
home.
have a
I mean, if you think about
conversation.
it, he didn't even come visit you when you were sick.
He's trying to reason with her.
Joe was working. He was far away.
Oh my God, it's too far. It's too hard. All I know is if I was your brother, I'd find a way to be there.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Would you help me figure out what the aliens are saying? I'll let you keep him.
Like a pet. God, again, it's this battling of favoritism between the two. You know, one can't do the things that she can do, that Wendy can do, but the other one intellectually at least poses a challenge or an interest to him. But meanwhile, like he's sitting here, he's trying to have this back and forth, this conversation with her, and it's like, what kind of argument is please? Debate, argue, fight, talk with me, converse. And she's still just treating things like a kid, talking like a kid, thinking like a kid, all these things. But then again, she's this tool that he needs because she do these things that none of the others can do. So he's like being torn. It's almost like he's poking and prodding again, just like he's always been.
Pinky promise.
Okay.
You didn't do it right. Just standing there staring.
Can I change my name?
You want to talk about this now?
I'm a grown man. A scientist. I want a real name.
Our leader named you when you were born.
I know, but that's it's like a code name. It's not what you call a man. No, a serious man.
What would you like to be called?
Well, I was thinking about scientists, you know, like famous thinkers. And I was thinking Isaac.
Isaac?
After
like
Isaac
Newton?
Yes.
Aww.
Right.
What was he named? I don't remember. I don't remember which one was Smee, which one was Curly, or wasn't there another one? I can't remember. I can't remember all their fucking names, man.
Oh, hey. Hey. I was just,
Oh, he was on his way to try to get one of the eggs.
And I've got a new name.
Uh-huh.
Isaac, after the old-time scientist.
Where'd you get that?
Gave it to myself.
Wow, we can do that?
I don't know if I can, but I did.
Fair enough.
Arthur said that he needs something from the lab.
What?
Huh?
What do you need from the lab?
Oh, it was,
Okay, well, we're gonna go play some games. So come. And then you'll remember, probably.
Actually, I'm just gonna take a walk. Just clear my head. Yeah, I'm just, I'll see you later. Bye.
Cool.
Ah.
Hey,
Oh. Oh.
I'm not sure how this works, but I'm,
Oh, so he definitely knows then.
I checked it out, the lab, and there's just no way. I can't do it.
Can't or won't.
My friends.
So won't.
I'm sorry, Kumi.
You know, it's funny you called. I was just talking about you. With your mother.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Mommy?
Oh, she can't hear you. But you know what she told me? Your brothers will be home soon.
No, please.
Oh.
This is where Captain Hook shows his hand.
We are, right? We are friends.
I hope so, but friends help each other, right?
That's why he wanted your name for leverage.
What a relief. He's gonna help.
I just don't know how, there's just one of me and there's so many guards.
Instead of sneaking out an egg, you're gonna sneak in a person. Take them to see the eggs, get them good and close.
Oh, he wants to get someone infected so that they could smuggle it out inside of them while it gestates.
Okay, but how do I?
Don't worry, I'll be close. You call me and I'll meet you.
What is Kirsch gonna do, though? Observe, let this play out?
Looks like your mom wants to say something.
Arush,
Mommy?
we love you, beta. Every day your brothers and me talk about you. Arush.
Mommy?
So that's sweet. But I've gotta go. You know what you gotta do. They say you have 24 hours to choose someone and get them in front of the egg.
It's gonna be one of the doctors, isn't it?
Remember before when we talked and you said all that stuff about how you'd do anything you had to protect your parents? This is that. Are we clear?
We're clear.
Great. You're doing great. Now go get him.
I got nothing. That's just fucked up, dude. What if listening in gave him an idea? Because he did spill a lot of beans there, but a lot of things that he even posited already himself. So, I mean, he was already able to surmise most of that intel, but maybe I don't know, is he going to help him?
What's the 5? The boss, he keeps talking about the 5.
The cities, I assume,
Has
companies.
something called governments,
where people used to, they would vote for who they wanted making decisions, right? That didn't work. So these 5 corporations, they rose up and they fixed all the problems. Now they work together to run things.
Prodigy, Weyland-Yutani.
Threshold, Dynamic, Lynch.
Yeah.
And the ship that crashed, that was Yutani's, and we took it and they're mad. So they're probably asking the 5 to step in and get their stuff back.
They're creatures.
We've learned so much from them already.
If you love them so much, why don't you just marry them?
How come he's here?
He's my brother.
Got brothers too. We've all got brothers
God.
and mothers. And if they're not here, he shouldn't be either.
And especially now with the Morrow situation, he's going to be even more sensitive to this at the moment.
I agree. Your families should be here. Instead of having funerals, they should have had parties. You were dying, and now, look at you.
Yeah, we should ask. See our families.
No. Demand.
No. They'll get mad and might send us away, and I like it here.
Me too. I mean, we get respect here, and they've made us into something.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some conflict of interests.
The boy genius said to go to the lab, so I'm gonna go.
You don't have to.
I want to.
I hope he doesn't pick her brother. That would be fucked up. But he might out of spite. She's talking to the one they implanted in his lung. Oh no. All these different things happening simultaneously at the moment. And there's Kirsch looming in the shadows, observing. Oop. 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 Is it time? I wonder if anything changes when it doesn't have a full host to draw from. Oh! Nope. Looks pretty close to the same. A little noodly. It's like a cobra. Oh, look at those little hands. Interesting. Might be seeing a whole ass different side of the xenomorphs. I think I got a new favorite episode. Holy shit, man. I love where this is going. Last episode, loved this episode. I think I loved it even more, especially piggybacking off of the themes and the ideas that were left off at the end of the last one. Holy shit. With all the ways the kids are handling things so differently, especially Nibs. Oh my God, I'm so terrified about where that's going to go and what the reaction is going to be too, because this is, again, it's something that they did. They've played God, they've done this thing, and now they're realizing that they didn't really prepare for this at all, for a lot of these outcomes, or what, you know, the possibilities that could have came with this or whatever. And even they don't know what they actually did with the mind. You know, what is actually here. And so that's one of the reasons, on top of seeing what he has seen, you can't like just send him back. And now he knows about this project, can't really send her brother back out into the populace. So now he's serving a dual purpose about keeping this all hush hush. And then also, I mean, he can't even prove, because he's still even asking the questions, because he started off thinking like, is this her or what? And he's like, that's the $1 million question right now, man. Asking these very same questions. And like the doctors are asking these very same questions. But at the end of the day, it's not really something I don't think that we could even quantify what that is, or on the other side of it. No, I don't think we can even tap into those answers. But I love that they're leaning into this gift she's discovered about herself with this frequency. She's using it to communicate with these creatures. Because again, it goes back to the conversation that her and Kirsch had about the scorpion in the container, about mercy, about understanding, about that empathy, and understanding what this creature must feel like. She's like, no, it's a creature. It's like, no, it's property, all these different things. Like, she's still reconciling with all these different things as well, and that's just it's an interesting way that she's now viewing the xenomorph despite all of this as well, especially now that she can hear it, that she can hear its cries of pain, that she can hear all of that crap. It is also interesting that she can hear the embryo, the xenomorph specifically itself. And yeah, of course, in Cavalier here is just his focus is split. His focus is attention, his favoritism is even split because again, like the way he talks to what's her name? Curly. Oh, she's Curly. Okay, Smee is the one that was with Slightly. Toodles was the other one. That was the name. I knew it was a T, but I couldn't remember what it was. Okay, so I think I got everybody now. Curly was, just like she even tried to like. And he called her on it immediately when he was like, can you hear anything? And she's like, sure. And he's like, don't lie. Don't tell me what I want to hear. Tell me the truth. And no. And then he told her to leave. Again, like they're vying for, Wendy's not at all, but Curly clearly is trying to get some attention. She wants to be the favorite kid, but she's lacking in that category that's holding his interest right now with Wendy. Meanwhile, though, conversationally, that's where she's got the edge because Wendy's very much so still attached emotionally, still very childlike, still, thinking in those ways. Pinky promises, sorries, swears, please, not really forming any argument or whatever, which is what he really wants. He's wanting a philosophical debate, a reasoning, a mental and verbal battle about why her brother should stay. And she's just like, cause brother. Yes, and that's not what he's aiming for. But then again, like it just leans into all these other things and how he views each and every one of these kids as a way to only really challenge himself and further himself in a way. Like the way that he even talked to her about, it's like, I don't really care for brothers, mothers, fathers, any of that. He's just him. He's like, they just hold you back. And that's what kind of started all this, his obsession with that story, with those tales. We're seeing how this is affecting everybody else as well in very different ways, especially with, I think probably my favorite scene in this episode is the scene with Nibs and the doctor when they were going through all of that, because with that little taste that we got at the end of last episode, we got to see just another bite of where that could be heading, because it's already starting to spiral. She's dissociating. She's rejecting the reality before them. She's lashing out when they're trying to reason with her or educate her or anything like that. And now I think they're going to slowly start to realize they don't have the control that they think they did. And oddly enough, so far, it has nothing to do with the xenomorph. It has to do with their own creation, especially as these childlike minds, but yet giving them these bodies. And how is that going to react when push comes to shove and they don't really agree with what you want? You even have the two doctors thinking about, we didn't know what we did or what we're doing. We don't know the outcome. We don't even know what we truly did with their minds. Did we kill a bunch of kids or did we actually do what we said we did? We need to start to think about what happens when this goes south, whether it's what happens with the hybrids themselves or with whatever Cavalier wants to do with them, whatever he decides to do on a whim with his property. And going back to that too, like the conversation with the guy is like, you're never going to take your there's no universe in which you are taking your sister home. So play ball or we will ruin your life. Take back your lung, hit you with debt. You will never see anything ever again, let alone her. So he's got to play along with that. And like, I love that he's also kind of this challenged everything here, but also like they pointed out as well, the other kids have families, have siblings and all of that. It's going to raise questions. Obviously none of and this is where it gets into the thing. The whole reason he's really still here is because he knows too much and he can help with the experiment. Otherwise, they would have cut him loose. He's seen too much. He knows too much. Letting him go is one other thing. Obviously, they could kill him, but he's here to test how accurately they were able to transfer these thoughts and memories into these new hosts. So, yeah, so like it's not the same exact situation, but now it's putting pressure on the rest of them. It's like, especially with Slightly now, that Morrow was playing nice, manipulating him because he is a kid, he is innocent, he treated him like a friend, and he played him, got him to reveal his real name. And this is another reason why they were meant to use these new names and not their original names. That exposes the project, exposes their fate. And also, if something like this happens, it puts their families at risk. Not that I think Prodigy's considering that element of it at all, but that's something that obviously went about, like, he trusted this guy like a kid would, innocently and naively so. Now his family is under threat by Morrow. The fun thing I'm very interested to see, because Kirsch has also kind of been on the side, observing, listening. I love that this is the title of this episode, because there was a lot of that all throughout this. He has known, at least I'm not sure exactly how long, but he's more than aware that Slightly is communicating with somebody off the island. He's listening to the conversations. He knows he's bugged, and now he knows what he's planning. And yet, he hasn't reported it to anybody. Probably because he's very curious and interested in seeing how it plays out. Because he is a very scientific person, and that's why him and I think Isaac are connecting really nicely. And I like that Isaac, instead of Toodles, has now chosen his own name. And it also goes back to kind of the debate about the family thing. It's like some of them, it's this loyalty, this draw, like what it, the moral quandaries that was being presented to Slightly. It's like, is that loyalty, or is that right and wrong, or whatever? Like, are you going to help me, or whatever? Like all these different things. Like, why are you not helping me? Is it because you can't, or because you won't? They feel indebted, especially some of the kids do, about what gifts they've been given, the opportunities that they've been given, and they don't want to press or prod about getting to see their families because they don't want to like push back against the people that gave them these gifts. I don't want to rock the boat. They've done so much for us. While the other ones are like, yeah, we should see our families. So even the kids, again, like I've said, are all handling this very differently. Some of them are all on board for the new life. Some of them are hanging on or torn between the two. Some of them are just aloof, like Smee, who's just kind of in the middle. It's like, oh, that's something we could do. It's kind of interesting because we're seeing a wide array of reactions to all of this. It's so much fun. And this almost like, I don't want to say humanization, but like this, what do you want to call it? This grounding of the xenomorph with it being this intelligent species. Obviously, it always has been, but it's always been the creature, the predator, this thing, this threat. And now we got somebody that can hear their speak and talk to it. Changes the game a lot. And I'm very interested to see where this goes. Obviously, with where we know the timeline winds up, Prodigy's probably not long for this world, let alone these synths. We're flying way too close to the sun, and this is going to erupt in a fiery explosion in some way, shape, or form. Whether or not this season, maybe subsequent seasons, eventually, I imagine a lot of this will end up being lost. Or, again, because they do want to carve out their own path in this universe, they could very well change all of that and do whatever the hell they want. And then this focus on some of the other creatures as well. I've seen some people get really up in arms about the fact that they've even hinted at or even entertained the idea of showing or highlighting any other alien species in this that's not the xenomorph. Like this highly intelligent eye thing. It gouges out your eye, that's where it goes, and it uses that to latch into your brain and takes you over. And it's just observing the observer. How is that going to play into all of this down the road? I'm so curious. There's so much that's so good about this. Like, I think the show has definitely started to lean into a lot of things I'm really fascinated by in this so far. The conversations, the philosophy of it all, what the questions that it's asking. And I just want to know how it's going to navigate them. Obviously, I have my logic surrounding everything. I'm very curious to see what the show thinks by the end and how it's going to navigate some of these conversations and where we land on that by the end of it all. But yeah, solid episode. The kids are now learning they have choices, so they don't have to necessarily agree with what is being told to them and what will be even done if they do not go along with them, because we saw that with Nibs. We can see them now starting to question their own destinies and what power they do or do not have here. Their autonomy. I'm really excited for this back half, man. Anyway, that's kind of all I got. I don't really have too much else to add, so I'm going to leave it there and pass it off to you. What did you think? How do you feel about this episode? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Adriana Melee, Angela Burr, and Lily Chan-Sun. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor and support some of the rescues that we've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And as always, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official Aquino, Annoying Waffle, Anthony, Ariel, Armando Versace, Ash, Captain Hoodie, Carrie Eckerl, Casey Wood, Christopher Anderson, Clara V, Coding Witch, Cody Vineyard, Corey Curry, Cosmonito, Craig Lozo, Cyber, Dairy Products, Daisy, Damasius, David Furstenberg, Denise, Mauricio, Eliottom, Gidney, Ethan Denise, Fred Forla, Given Lewis, Gregory Toner, Havoc, Hot Girl Bum 2, It's Mushi, Jack Maltby, Jake Cantrell, Jen, Jose Hernandez, Josh Guinell, Julia Barrera, Kato, Carmen Wilmot, Leo, Lee Stigler, Liam Harrell, Lily Chan-Sun, Lindley Bullock, Luca Van Zeelen, Lynn 0816, Mandy Sherritt, Matt Hader, Mel Fernal, Muggy Holes, Myth Lesbian, Nikki G, Noodle Foodle, Ollie Hodges, Owardium, Pam R, Paul Brown, Robert Onguiono, Robin Yokheim, Ross Lingard, Russell Crocker, Ryan Morash, Sam Finnan, Scotty, Sewer Rat, Saja 19, Shelio, Silver Tier Moon, Sleepy, Snolly, S. Wills, Tyler Rayner, Uncle Tony, York Korscott, V, Vivi, Wallow Silvis, Wazlak, Your Boy G-Man, and Zach Hiltz. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.